Coach, is this a game where you figure you can move the tempo up, get the rebounding on track again?
Well, we obviously that's will be a main objective for us is to start reestablishing ourselves as a quality rebounding team. And you get done with finals and you have an opportunity once those are done Friday afternoon for the next 3 weeks to concentrate solely on basketball and improving this team and improving the individuals. Our guys have done a tremendous job this semester in the classroom, so we want them to finish out strong. And then we'll get some work done during the week, but Friday it starts getting back to the improvement and the process that we're under.
You had individual workouts this week with the guys. What are you trying to accomplish there with that?
Well, I think number one, it's a great break from all the studying that the guys do during the finals week. Great opportunity to keep their conditioning up, and we get in the weight room as well. When you play a lot of games and in short periods of time, sometimes those things slip up a little bit, and that's just part of the season. Everybody goes through it, so it's a chance for us to get back to that.
You had the announcement about Stacy, his availability. Has there been any change on that?
Stacy?
Yeah, as when the first game he'll be able to play, will he get his finals back in time to?
Well, again, every school is different. Every process is different. Every conference is different. He has to be certified, so we're thinking that will be sometime in the middle of next week.
So he could play by the
potentially once he's certified.
All right.
And so we're hoping that everything will be done and he'll be able to play in the Citadel game. It'll be his first game. I doubt that it would be ready on Monday, just due to the way the games fell.
But I guess the paperwork's already been submitted, and
we're talking
with Solomon.
Oh yeah,
I'm
Solomon.
talking Stacy.
Stacy. Okay, so we got two pools now, so we gotta know which pool we're diving into.
The deep end in the shower.
Yeah, Stacy. Once the grades come in, then it's up to compliance and the university, the institution, to certify him. So that's why there's that lag in between. Some places you're eligible as soon as the finals are over. Okay. Some places you're not eligible until second semester starts. We're kind of in the middle there. Okay. Solomon, all the paperwork is in, and he's been admitted into the institution. Everything on Georgia Tech ends is completed. That will allow him to practice on Saturday. We're waiting for the clearinghouse and the eligibility center to certify him, and we're hoping that comes any day now. So it could come, if it comes before the end of the week, then he would be eligible to play on Monday. If it doesn't, then then he wouldn't be eligible, and we just keep waiting until he's done. Everything is in. It's just a process of certifying through the eligibility center.
Going back to Stacy, what are your expectations for him minutes-wise, and what do you want to get from him when he gets in the game?
Well, there's again, I never play, so you're going to play this amount of minutes or that amount. Those minutes are earned, now we'll have the opportunity with his performance in practice to earn some playing time. Obviously, we're in the need of some, always in the need of finding guys that provide energy for us, and I think initially that's going to be his role. I think with both of them, because of the situation, when they're eligible and different things, it's just my feeling that Stacy has not played in a competitive game that meant anything in almost 3 years now. Okay? We won't probably, I say this, and I hope I'm wrong, but it's going to take him this whole year to get everything back, in my opinion. And so, and I think he understands that. We all want it faster, but that process at times cannot be accelerated. And so, I think he understands that. He understands, just the change and not playing in that amount of time is a obstacle that's going to take some time to overcome.
Now, Solomon doesn't have the advantage that the other freshmen had, summer workouts,
right,
preseason. What? How long is it going to take?
Well,
him to
again,
catch up?
you know, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't have a crystal ball on that. I think the most important thing is that they, every day in practice, they start getting accustomed to, you know, how we do things while you're playing, you know, while you're in the playing group. And, you know, that will work itself out as we move forward. Again, I'm not putting any time frame. My expectations are for what they do every day in practice, and the games will take care of themselves.
Was this the decision that he kind of approached you with and said, here's what I'd like to do, and you accommodated him, or was it kind of a mutual?
We had talked about it. I think there was some initial phase was maybe on his end, you know, and so, you know, we thought about it, and we're never going to do anything that could that's not in the best interest of the kid and his family, and so obviously the final say comes from them. But when they said they wanted to do it, then, you know, we worked together to make sure that it could happen, and then give him the opportunity once he got here to make a decision. You know, he could just practice all year long. But with the fact that with the way that the schedule's worked out, 8 or 9 games, he's still playing 2/3 plus any, you know, tournament and so forth afterwards. That's a pretty good amount of the season. The problem is he missed the whole summer and the whole preseason, so he's behind a little bit on that. But again, I think he's looking at the bigger picture, and like I said in the statement, anything that gets done this year is only going to aid his progress and accelerate his progress in the future.
When you first got here, you talked about trying to change the culture as far as the type of player you recruit, maybe in reference to the one and dones. Was there any conversation with him when you first started recruiting?